Don't stutter when I ask what you need. Can't switch on the game, cause 10 how we bleed. Twin wiped his nose, he thought that he sneezed. Trade 5 of the za, mixed it with cream. Say I could make it, like what do you mean? We get the load in, we feedin' the team. Fuck with the kid or don't, it's no in-betweens. Violate on the code, talk to the beam. Push, 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 push. Talking to smoking the 300.
Welcome back to TwinNnem, where we speak on our opinions and the truth of how we feel about situations. This podcast is streaming on YouTube and Spotify platforms. We are your hosts. I am T Raw.
I'm 10 Toes Tech.
And today, guys, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I'm going to tell you. And make sure you tune into them next videos, because I promise you it's going to be some bangers in there. Some heat. So tune in, man. Stop playing. What's up, Brody? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm interested to see what we talking about today. What we got going on?
We got some heat in the kitchen, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I know one of the first things that. My bad, y'all.
Hey, look.
I know one of the first things that we're gonna dive into is relationships, man. It's a need to talk about in our culture, man. Like for real.
Honestly, I feel like, so since you want to talk about relationships, let's go ahead and break that down. I love how you always break down situations.
Hit me.
Let's go ahead and break it down.
Hit me.
Why is it important to work out the kinks in a relationship? What is so important about working out the kinks? Like, you know, the down times, you know, the ups and downs that y'all be having. What I mean by down times, the fights. Why is it, you know, worth overcoming all of that type of foolishness that y'all got to go through in a relationship? How do you feel like?
It's a lot that plays into that, and a lot of people can't handle all those different emotions, all the highs, the lows, the not knowing, the uncertainties and stuff like that. But within any relationship, it's a broken chain in there somewhere.
Yeah. Communication,
understanding, comprehension. It's a lot, man. When people face adversity, they look at it different, they handle it different.
Yeah.
So if you can't handle that by yourself, what makes you think you can handle that with a partner?
Yeah.
Like, you can be going through something alone and feel like nobody around you, and you shut out the world, you do this, you sit on the couch, you let depression take over you. You can't handle adversity. Or I'm not even going to say you can't handle it, like, you just lit. It's just mind over matter, what we used to use in high school. Mind over matter.
Yeah.
Like, once you learn yourself, you sit down, you be one with yourself, and you face adversity within you, your trials and tribulations, your trauma. I feel as though when you stay with you and you believe in what you believe in, don't let nobody stir you off that narrow.
Yeah.
You gon'
that street, yeah.
You can do that with your partner too. Like, let's say for example, right? We go out, I say, sweetheart, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Or sweetheart, I had a problem with this tonight.
Yeah.
And she just automatically get defensive.
Yeah.
That makes a man, or even if you flip it, a woman, put a guard up or a shield.
Yeah.
So that makes them not like that. Now you're peeling back layers. Like when you're supposed to be peeling back layers for something good, now you're putting them layers back on.
Yeah.
Like you building that wall back higher. You feel me? So like a lot of people think to just run from that, or even like, alright, fuck it, we can't work it out, so man, fuck you, this and that.
Yeah.
And I fall victim to that from time to time. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure,
but I know it's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why I honestly felt this need that we need to talk about stuff like this.
Yeah.
What about you, T-Raw?
Man, I honestly agree with you. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, man, you know, I noticed that a lot of relationships nowadays, especially 2022, you know, everything's lived on social media. So I feel as if that other people's perspectives on life and how they feel about situations can affect the way that you view it. And honestly, I feel as if that's what we fall subjective to nowadays. Whereas that everyone wants to get everyone else's opinion except for the opinions that truly matter.
Mm.
And to be honest, if I can truly be honest, which we're supposed to, I want to make sure that everybody realizes that when you get into a relationship with someone, you see something in that person which allows you to be yourself, which allows you to be comfortable, which allows you to express yourself in ways that other people don't get to see. That's what the purpose of being in a relationship for, is you being able to open up and show that person that true side of you, instead of saying, oh no, I'm this way, or oh no, I'm that way because of my upbringing. You know what I mean? You want to be able to get into a relationship with that person and show them your current side, how you are now. Because you can have a whole lot of stuff that affected you back then, and it changed your opinion and the ways you view life now. You see what I'm saying? So a relationship, I feel like you got to be vulnerable to the person that you with. I'm talking about your partner, your spouse. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to talk to them. You know what I mean? And I feel like as men, we don't really have that opportunity to be emotional. Show vulnerability. With women, because women feel as if that the man's supposed to be the protector, the man's supposed to be the provider. So if he's crying and he's upset, then he's not right. You know what I mean? And he needs help. Instead, you supposed to be the peace. Angel Piper. Sorry, my dog's tripping. So you supposed to be the peace. You know what I mean? You supposed to be the deal breaker. When I bring, hey, I got, my emotions on the line. I'm tripping. I feel like I don't want to be here. And then you also got, man, I love you to death. I want to be here for you. I want to do everything for you. That's that deal breaker. You got to help me learn how to deal with both of those, because I'm dealing with them at the same time. But it's hard for me to be able to pull my mind in two different ways. And I'm also supposed to, in the middle, think about you and the family that we created. You see what I'm saying? It's hard for a man to do all those things, juggle all those things. So it's not that a man shouldn't be emotionally detached, but yes, I agree, a man shouldn't be showing emotion all the time. Oh, I'm just mad all the time. Express yourself, be communicative, or communicate. There we go. You're supposed to communicate with your spouse. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just, saying, oh no, it's going to be this way, it's going to be that way. I've been like this forever, so I ain't never going to change. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have that 50-50.
Nah, fact.
So what else do you feel about relationships?
See, while you sitting there talking, you hit on some stuff, but another reason that I feel like a lot of people don't last long or give up or it just be deal breakers off the rip is because they don't know their spouse.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people just hop into stuff without knowing the person that you with.
For sure.
And a lot of this that we do, or everything that goes on, is energy.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah.
Like, real live energy. And
absolutely,
you can know somebody fucked up, or you can know somebody this or that and this and that, and you're trying to save them. Their bad energy is gonna pour into you.
Yeah, man.
That's what any relationship, a brother,
energy
a
transfer,
friend, a this, a that. A lot of people don't see that.
Yeah.
Another one, like you said, a lot of people don't communicate, or if they communicate, instead of talking to them, they talk at the person.
Yeah.
And I honestly had to learn that too.
Me too.
I tell everybody all the time, I grew up no mom, you feel me? I didn't have no brothers to call. I didn't have nobody to call, so it made me aggressive. Like, I had to be aggressive for me to survive.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning how, when I do get in situations where I gotta be vulnerable or touching with my feminine side, because every man has a feminine side, and
the vulnerable side.
It's not gay to tap into your feminine
your
side.
Your emotional side, guys. If you want to put it that way, I mean, however you look at it, it's emotion.
It's okay to cry.
Yeah,
it's okay to
cry.
express your feelings. Better. It's okay. You feel me, to touch into that other side. And with relationships too, while we talking about that, I feel as though with men, we have to make our women feel comfortable and protected. I say comfortable and safe enough to come to us for anything.
Yeah.
To even put their faith in us.
Absolutely.
To just everything, because when she had your kid, or when you just married her, or when even y'all in a relationship, y'all go on dates, bro, you supposed to provide and protect.
Absolutely.
In the household, you're supposed to provide and protect. When y'all have kids, you're supposed to provide and protect. But on the flip side of that too, women, you have to be that man's backbone. If he's doing that and he's taking lead in a relationship, he needs you there too. Like, your opinion matters.
Absolutely.
When he's outside, when he walks outside those doors, he gotta face everything else outside of these walls, and then come back in. Just like with a woman, she gotta face everything else and come back in. So make yourself more I won't.
Open?
Is it allowable to
Allow
talk
yourself,
to?
yeah, like
Like,
open, more open to talk
be
to.
more open-minded
Yeah.
about certain things. Don't only look at stuff from your viewpoint. Try to look at it from the other person's perspective too.
Yeah.
And you can do that. And I always say, communication, trust, all that's key. But I feel like what's key in any relationship is comprehension and interpretation.
Ooh, very nice. Comprehension, understanding, interpretation, being able to speak to each other and understand. You see what I'm saying? Interpretation, how you interpret what you're saying.
And your tone and dialect of it too. And sometimes I don't feel like I'm talking aggressive because it's me, but sometimes I might be talking aggressive to that person.
Natural born leader though.
I mean,
we natural born leaders, so we talk not aggressively,
right?
But we project our voices so that way people can hear us, because we speak to crowds. We were meant to speak to crowds of people. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense to people, you know what I mean?
Fact. But yeah, man. That's that on that topic. I mean, I just feel like if us as a generation now, or even as a culture, or even any culture, y'all sit down and y'all talk to y'all partner and y'all come up with a solution for y'all problem.
Absolutely.
Sit down and talk it out. All right, sweetheart, this is my problem. I feel as though this.
Yeah.
And you understand that person. All right, cool. Baby, this also my problem.
Yeah.
From that other side, baby, I understand this. And don't take none of it to, even if it hurt, even explain it hurt. So if I come to my brother and say, hey, bro, the other way you did something that made me feel some type of way.
Absolutely.
And then he come back to me and be like, okay, well, I was going to wait to say it, but when you did something, it made me feel this way too.
Yeah.
Oh, da-da-da, this and that, da-da-da. Yeah. Like, no, that's not right, because we're having a conversation now. He opened up to me, I opened up to him. So now let's keep that narrative and figure out the solution to the problem that we had.
Absolutely.
Maybe we need to talk to each other better.
Communication.
Maybe we need to listen.
Sitting back and listening.
Maybe we need to.
Come on, y'all.
Maybe we need to go out more.
Man.
Maybe we need to spend time away from each other more.
Yeah.
Give me more time to miss you, and give you more time to miss me. In a relationship.
Realize that.
Maybe I'm not helping you enough. Baby, what do you need?
Yeah.
Maybe more affection. Like, I don't know what it is for you guys that you guys like, because everybody has a different love language, or even if y'all do the love thing, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I support whatever y'all got going on. I don't judge nobody.
Don't judge nobody. Yeah,
but just find out what works for y'all, man.
Especially in y'all relationship.
And just talk, man. Be more open to people and talk to people, because like we said in the last video, you can learn something from everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. And we both got ladies, y'all. Don't think that we not in a relationship. We understand what y'all going through. We go through half of the stuff that y'all go through too. You see what I'm saying? And it's all about the transfer of the energy. Like bro said, it's energy transfer. You want to make sure that you keep your emotions in line. You got to be positive. You got to bring something to the table, because the moment that you don't bring something to the table, that's when you're taking from the relationship. And you don't want to take from the relationship. You want to add value to the relationship to make it stronger.
So my question to you, since you said that, right?
Oh yeah.
How do that person know that the other person's adding value? That person. So if I'm coming to the relationship thinking I'm adding value to the relationship, and that person don't see the same value that I'm projecting out, is that real value?
So it's value, yes, absolutely, it's real value. Because at the end of the day, we all have a purpose. And no matter what anybody else thinks of us, no matter what anybody else tells us about ourselves, it's only an opinion. All right. So my thing is, I feel as if you're in a relationship and only is, okay, let's say this, it's a one-sided subjective type of thing where the partner only wants to hear their side of the story, or, you know, their viewpoints, or however they want the relationship to be viewed. That's not so much as a relationship. That's an independent access. That's somebody that wants to be independent only, solely. You see what I'm saying? You want to have somebody that's willing to split everything that you got, because value comes in the progression, the growth, what I bring to the table, what I got going on. That's value. You see what I'm saying? And that's a 50-50 trade as well. So if I bring value and you bring value to the table, boom, that's a valuable relationship.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But people get along the lines of nowadays, if my relationship doesn't look like how it looks on social media, if we're not making a certain amount of money, it's you're not doing something right. If I can't see myself on a beach or somewhere where I viewed myself always forever, I don't see myself being in this relationship forever. But the problem is that people don't sit down and talk about what's going on. Because say I had a viewpoint of something and I see a beach, whereas I use my lady for example. She might want to go somewhere different. She might want to go to Dubai where it's sandy. And we both thinking about sand, but it's two different places. You get what I'm saying? She want to go see the city in Dubai. She want to go, you see what I'm saying? Do this, do that. I want to go do this, go do that. But the point is, the communication has to be there. Y'all have to tell each other, hey, I got value, you got value too. Our dreams. And bring our dreams together and work those dreams out and make it fit instead of saying, hold on, I got a way of seeing this. I want it to be, I always dreamed about it being this way. In reality, it don't work like that. Because the things that we had wanted for ourselves doesn't always be obtained. It doesn't always come when we want it. And it doesn't always come how we look like or how we think it would look like. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to be open to, okay, I'm with this person. I love this person. Let's grow together. Whatever you go through, whatever we got going on, we going to do that shit together. You see what I'm saying? If I'm up, you up. You up, I'm up.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Mikasa Sukasa. You see what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Yeah, so I honestly feel like that,
I got a question for you.
Ask me anything. We locked in.
So, damn. I'm going to ask you this, because I do got a couple questions. What do you feel makes a man insecure?
Insecure?
Yeah.
Not being able to show your emotion. If you feel like you're in a relationship with a woman and you feel as if that, say you cry, it's okay to cry again. Let's really get that understood. As a man, as a woman, it don't matter what race, gender, it doesn't matter. We're humans. We got to release, guys. Remember that. But in a relationship, I feel as if that the release, if I can't release in all the stuff that I'm building up, these bills that I can't pay for, this kid that I got that I love, that I really can't take care of, I'm trying to provide for you at the same time, give you everything that you ever dreamed of, but you can't, get it right now. So we both stressed out. All of that stuff builds up. And if you don't have a release, whereas if you cry into that person, or even if you don't cry, and you might be hard-bodied, because some of us are. You see what I'm saying? Whereas we don't always cry, but we shed a tear, but we can talk about what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because some people cry, and never talk about anything. You see what I'm saying? Instead of crying and talking. So it's a difference. But if you can cry and explain why you feeling like how you feeling, then things could get better. But I feel like that's why men are insecure, because I feel as if that they are emotionally detached from their woman. They feel like they can't really be vulnerable.
Well, so do you think if I tell my lady, like, yo, you can't wear this, you think that's insecure? Or, you can't wear this, let me rephrase that. Sweetheart, I have a problem with you wearing this.
Yeah.
These shorts, they too short for my liking.
Yeah.
Or, sweetheart, nah, like, it's gonna be cold outside, and your nipples might get hard poked through the shirt. You got a see-through shirt on, like, nah, that's not gonna fly with me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's insecure?
No. I honestly feel like that's a man that cares about his relationship and his woman and how his woman is viewed. And I honestly feel as if that's where a lot of people are getting detached from. They feel as if that's controlling. But in a sense, I see how all these other women look on Instagram, YouTube, all these other women that want to, show their body instead of their brains. Because these women be smart, but they rather show their body instead of their brains.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? Facts. So I feel as if that when you have a man like that, it's someone trying to support who you are naturally and your brains and who you truly are. Instead of saying, oh, I just want you to go put, that belly out, that booty out, so that way all these people, you see what I'm saying, can attract to you because of that.
Yeah.
That's not true love. That's not a true attraction. That's not, I'm coming to your page because you smart. That's kind of, oh, you look good. So it's not, it's about value. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like bringing value to the table. We as men, honestly, don't feel as if that our woman should just, wear the real short booty out stuff.
And it's
sometimes.
nothing cold. It's nothing wrong with wearing
It's
booty
not.
shorts. But when
'Cause
your ass is
but when you
hanging
with
out
us,
the bottom
though.
of it,
But when you with
even
us,
when you with me, I don't
Yeah.
want your ass to be. That's my ass.
yeah, that's
No,
my body.
That's me.
I had to work hard for
That's
that.
me. If
Facts.
I wanted something
Facts.
that everybody could see, it's 1,000 other pics. I chose you because I see a future with you somewhere in it. So I feel like what you said, right? Men can't talk about their feelings all the time because when we do come to the table and express it, it get took as insecure.
Yeah.
When, sweetheart, I don't like that top.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Or sweetheart, this would hurt me in the past, so I'm bringing it to your attention so it won't be a trigger for this relationship.
Yeah.
So when men do express their feelings,
Yeah.
and I seen it on the podcast, I don't know the percent number or the exacts, right?
We can look at it.
Nah, we
check that
definitely
out.
can. I'm gonna drop that down there for y'all.
We'll
I'm
figure it
definitely
out.
gonna drop that down there for y'all. But more men get left or divorced when they open up and talk about their feelings with their lady.
Yeah. And it's
Why?
sad to say it. I'm finna tell you why, bro. And it's gonna shock the world. When you get in a situation, and I don't want to throw shots at it, I want everybody to take your person and detach your soul and be your soul for a second and just look at your body.
And look at your body.
And just think about what I'm saying.
What you about to say, bro?
Women would rather have a toxic, argumentative, relationship problem person versus the square nerd that don't go nowhere. And I'm finna explain to y'all why. Women go off of attraction. Men go off of attraction as well. But we are opposites in attraction. What we look for in a relationship could be different from what a woman looks for in a relationship.
It ain't cool. I don't mean
Oh,
to
it
cut you
is.
off.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I
My
was trying to be
bad,
nice.
bro. Nah,
I was
no,
trying to be
fuck-
nice.
No,
Don't do that.
Women,
Be-
women. Don't take me the wrong way when I say this. We are not equals. Y'all were
We
made
not.
to do something, or it's sad to say
Different.
not made to do, but
Yeah.
y'all were created as beautiful goddesses to move this way.
Yeah.
We were created as kings to move this way. So when we
Absolutely.
move this way,
Uh-huh.
you can't take something that we doing and put it in y'all, cause now y'all fucking y'all whole shit up.
For real.
Like
Not
now-
for real.
Now look at it, right?
Yeah.
They're not breeding wise anymore.
Yeah. Everybody breeding the same. And I feel as if that people are getting away from taking care of the house. People are getting away from, let me not go to the club, let me not go hang out with my friends, let me go take care of my family. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be single. Everybody wants to be
A hot girl.
hot
Or
girl,
city
hot
boy.
boy. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
City boy.
I know, bro. These analogies people be coming up with. But
Like them visas.
I like that we have old souls.
Nah,
And I
fact.
hope y'all see this, because at the end of the day, it's where our roots, our heritage come from, our upbringing. We was raised on morals.
Nah, facts.
All of this, I do this shit because I see everybody else doing it. We didn't do all of that. We was raised on whatever I felt was right, whatever I see myself doing, I'ma do that. Because we was taught to chase our dreams. You see what I'm saying? Despite adversity. You see what I'm saying? No matter what people saying to you, stuff like that. So when it comes to relationships, and this is real serious, we have to be susceptible to saying, you know what? You got dreams, I got dreams. We ain't gonna see it the same. We may not be eye to eye about everything, but we should be able to work it out. No matter what we going through, we in a relationship for a reason. We got together for a reason. This bond got created for a reason. So it's willing to be worked out. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's only willing if the other party is willing. So that vulnerability that bro was talking about, that insecurity, right?
But they say, well,
Hey, listen.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen. That all them emotions that we have. Because a woman has an emotions too, and we got to speak on that. We got to. Because I don't want y'all to feel as if that we just talking about a man. Because it's supposed to be 50-50. It's supposed to be the woman's supposed to be happy. Man. Men, if y'all ain't doing y'all job, do your job.
Fact.
If you don't feel like your woman is like, let me really talk to y'all right quick. If you don't feel like she got enough attention, if you don't feel like you rubbing her back enough, giving her the food that she asking for, if you not getting up off your butt as much as she getting off her butt,
and going to fucking work,
going to work,
excuse my profanity,
getting stuff, if you ask for stuff,
go get a job. It is okay,
don't be a bum,
bro.
Oh my God,
it's alright,
oh
bro.
Man,
like food. If I lose my job today, I will have a interview by
tomorrow,
2-3 days, even tomorrow.
Not
by
for real.
Tonight.
Yeah,
like it's
seriously.
not that everybody hiring right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't expect for you to be a man in your relationship if your woman doing X, Y, and Z all the fucking time. Not saying that alright, when you down 20, you might lose your job and shit fucked up. But bro, it don't take 6 months.
Fucked up.
It don't take 6 months or even 3 months for you to fix your circumstances, bro. Hop right back on that. Like, alright, shit, that ain't work out. They look, alright,
right back on it.
Look, I only got this. Can you spot that? I'll pay you back because it's still a partnership. You gotta build that trust. You feel what I'm saying? So if she double down on the rent, boom, pay her back, take her out on a date, pay your half of the rent. You feel what I'm saying? Show her appreciation. Go buy her flowers whenever she down, or just appreciation, man. Whatever, like buy her favorite candy. Do the little shit.
Stuff. Because the little shit matter, bro. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand
the little shit.
The
bro.
little stuff will keep your woman.
The little shit. And the little stuff will keep your nigga.
Nah, for real. The little stuff that y'all be like, nah, I ain't gonna do. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah. The little stuff. I promise you. And y'all be like, oh, why the little stuff matter? Because everything else is big. A house, a car, a family. All of that is big.
Facts.
We talking about lifetime shit.
Facts.
Do something that is gonna make her feel good and him feel good for the moment.
Facts.
Not a lifetime. You know how long a lifetime take? It take a long motherfucking time for you to die, for you to wake up as a baby and come out as however you come out. Facts. Straight up. It's a lifetime you talking about. You did what I'm saying? So you gotta do little shit in between time to make sure that everything is secured. That lifetime that we talking about, we putting them pieces together to be able to conceal that lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that that's in the bag. It can't nothing touch that. You see what I'm saying? For real.
For real.
Real talk. Nah,
real talk. For sure.
Sorry I leaned in on it. Yeah, for shit show. You hear me? Hey.
So like, alright, since we on this, right, and we on the road with it, please put y'all comments down here, man.
Please,
everything that we talking about, we want some feedback from y'all. We don't want nobody to feel as though we attacking y'all.
Not targeting y'all.
We not targeting nobody. We not targeting any party.
Yeah.
We just speaking on topics that we hear on a day-to-day basis, things that we sit down, we think about, and
that we deal with.
And y'all might have the same problem, y'all might not have the same problem. Y'all might be looking at it from this angle, we might can help y'all, and we might be looking at it from her. Y'all comment, we might
You see what I'm saying?
We all help each other. It's a family right here, y'all. So please leave them comments.
Please.
Subscribe to this motherfucker.
Subscribe. Post notifications.
All that, right? But back into what we was talking about, bro. My bad, I had to talk to them. I didn't want them to feel left out.
Oh, don't feel left out. It's all good. Real talk.
Yeah, so do you feel like you gotta bring your past relationship or your past trauma into your present relationship today?
Past trauma into a present relationship. Let's talk about that right quick, because that's something deep right there. When you bring something that the person that you currently with didn't do to you, you're traumatizing and breaking them down. If you bring something that happened way, way, way back to your current situation and your current opportunity, you're going to mess it up. Because 9 times out of 10, people don't remember half of the stuff that they went through that made them happy. That's why they need pictures and videos. People remember more things that negatively impact their life, like losing someone, losing a relationship, loving somebody and they wasn't there for them like they said they was going to be. That messes people up for a lifetime. Straight up. So I honestly feel as if that when you get past all of that and you see for what it is, like bro always tell me, it is no right or wrong in a situation. You just got to be able to view your viewpoint and listen to the opportunity or have the opportunity to listen to someone else's viewpoint. So yeah, I mean honestly, bro, like Man, dude,
So
that's so
you
deep.
don't feel like
That's so deep.
you don't feel like you supposed to bring your past trauma into
To the present relationship.
yeah. So you don't.
No, I don't.
You disagree.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
And
think
I
you
love
should.
you for disagreeing.
Why? What
Because
happened?
I agree. I feel
Okay.
as though I have
Good.
to bring my past trauma into this relationship, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Not to hurt you,
Yeah.
not to demolish you,
Yeah.
not to not to do anything other but than
Real
let
talk.
you know
Real talk.
what triggers me,
Yeah.
why I am the way I am,
Yeah.
how to handle me.
Yeah. Real talk.
If I've been cheated on 1,000 times and I see current events within them past relationships and them past girls, and I'm, you my baby, I want you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this what we gonna do right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetheart, alright, so we sit down, I got the girl that I want, alright, we about to do this, right?
Yeah.
So, baby, this will hurt me. This girl did this to me in my past. And if you doing that same shit, I'm gonna talk on it.
Yeah.
That don't mean that I'm still holding on to my past. That's a trigger for me.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing with you, right? So if your partner was telling you something,
Yeah.
you feel me, and you keep triggering them, but then when they trigger you, you don't want them to trigger you no more. That works both ways, and that's that understanding part of that relationship too.
Yeah.
So your past is supposed to help your present and knowledge, like educate your present, right?
Yeah.
Like y'all learning each other. Like I want to know what makes you happy. I want to know what makes you cry.
Yeah.
I want to know everything.
Yeah.
I need to see every emotion in you so I can know who I'm dealing with and what I'm getting myself into.
Facts.
I need to talk about shit that hurt you and scarred you.
Yeah.
So I can know on those nights that you just sitting in the living room crying,
Yeah.
it's not me.
It's something else to happen.
It might have been, alright, knock on wood, your brother got in a car accident and lost his life. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, I need to know how to handle you in that situation.
Yeah.
Or for some guys, I mean, we do get handsy.
Yeah.
Not saying that I do.
Yeah.
I don't get handsy. You get handsy, bro?
No, I don't get handsy.
Nah, fact. So it's like this, right? If your ex was beating your ass in your last relationship, let me rephrase that. If your ex was abusing you physically in your last relationship, and I go to grab you a certain way when you are, like when we're at a disagreement,
It's that trigger.
that's that trigger. Like I might been grabbing your arm, like baby, don't walk away from me. Boy, don't fucking touch me. This and that. I'll be that. Like now you through the roof.
Yeah.
When you could have came to me and talked to me about that, maybe I won't touch you like that next time. Maybe I just grab you for a hug, baby, come in.
Yeah.
It's alright.
But I honestly feel like I like that you talked about that and opened that up, because I feel as if that the triggers and the opening up and communicating with people is the parts that don't get worked on in a relationship. You know, because it's hard to work on the past when that's something that you dealt with so far back then. And now you with somebody that may display some of the actions, but not all of the actions of the scarring that you went through.
Mm-hmm.
So, honestly, I feel like that's perfect, though. Honestly, because it's good to have the 50-50. He has his opinion and I have mine. And that's why it balances out. Because, honestly, I feel as if, like bro said, I do agree that when you talk about something or you hit a topic that is scarring for someone, because you don't know what everyone done went through, because you done been through so much. See what I'm saying? So when you hit that trigger, you never know what type of reaction you're going to get. But then again, if you never knew about the trigger, you like, oh, what the hell's going on? I'm just like,
whoa.
Why you tripping? Like what?
Oh,
like calm the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But in your head, it's like, yo, you tripping on me. But in their head, it's like, yo, I need help. He tripping. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Are you crying out for help, but you...
Yeah, exactly.
You crying out for help with your mouth closed.
Communication. Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how can I know?
Yeah.
And even with that, right, it's not going to deal, like, your person isn't insecure when your person doesn't want you to talk to the opposite party for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's not insecure when they want to know your location, or when they call you, they ask you, hey, sweetheart, where you at? This and that. That might be comforting for them.
Yeah. Facts. To know that you okay.
That you're okay. That you're talking to them. Yo, who you around? Oh, all right, cool. Like, that's that line of communication. Even if you are around the opposite sex, let that let your spouse know that, like, yo, I'm around these people, but you're still my number one priority.
And even let me just say something, bro, because 2022, y'all, people get kidnapped. And you think everybody your friend when they not. So
Boy.
you could be thinking, oh, I'm about to go hang out with these people, with my coworkers, da. They've been talking about this all day. We finna go up. And then you get there and they set your ass up and you dead. And nobody knew where your last location was. Nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew the people that you was around because you didn't tell nobody. How is the person that's supposed to care for you, protect you, and make sure you alright supposed to do their motherfucking job? When I don't know where you at, I don't know what's going on, I don't know the people you're around, I don't give a fuck if y'all messing with each other, I don't care about none of that. My point is, I care about you enough to make sure you're alright. I'm not checking in with you to see if you're doing something bad. I'm checking in with you to make sure, oh, you still straight? Bad. You see what I'm saying? That's important. Where's Shorty at? Piper love y'all. Piper love y'all, man. This is my lady dog.
Little pipe.
Little pipe. No dogs was hurting this video.
Nah.
Real talk.
But nah, like you said on it's the woman aspect of it too. Like, bro, you out at the club, bro. You feel me? Like, yo. Your girl at home with your kids, or just your girl at home, bro. Like, your girl gonna ride harder for you 9 times out of any one of your niggas gonna ride hard for you, bro.
Facts.
And I'm gonna say that wholeheartedly, and I don't put my trust in slim to none females. But when I find out
anybody for that matter, really.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
I ain't wanna put it out there like that.
Really put it out there.
Nah, but I mean,
Slim,
it's 10 over
sure.
here.
Yeah, you already know how we coming, for real.
10
for real.
though, but
Trust the soul, you hear me?
You gotta, like, yo, everything boils down to communication and comprehension.
Yeah.
I feel like with relationships,
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like, man, you feel like we hit everything, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Personally, I feel like we could dig a little deeper, but I feel like that's enough sauce for him to dig.
I want to see what y'all talking about.
Yeah, man, I want to see.
Interact with us. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I want to see that, man.
Them comments make us think. You hear me?
So put them comments right.
And please, y'all, don't just say anything. Say stuff that matters.
Right. Talk to us, man. We gonna read them. We gonna reply back. You feel me? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we gonna. You feel me? Even if y'all want us to talk about something or y'all feeling something on y'all chest. Right there. You hear me? Right there.
Butter, you hear me?
Butter.
You hear me?
Butter, baby.
It's like butter, baby. Yeah.
Nah, for real though.
You think we touched on everything, buddy?
Yeah, I feel like we did what it do.
Man, we did. We make it shake, you hear me?
Yeah.
So with that being said, Brody, make sure y'all turn on the post notifications. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all tune into the next video as well. Make sure y'all please comment how y'all feel about relationships. Not just, oh yeah, I love being in relationships. No, a relationship is hard, TwinNnem. You hear me? It's hard to be in this relationship. How you feel? You think that's
facts.
alright?
Nah, facts, man. This not nothing without your family. Just like generational wealth, man. Y'all our family and be with us, man. Come talk to us.
We family.
You feel me? And I mean, when we start, we gonna have some guests on the podcast too. So you feel me? Y'all comment enough, we might reach out to y'all. Hey, y'all come sit in on the podcast. Let the world hear y'all viewpoints, man.
Yeah. Businesses. Viewpoints, like bro said. Everybody's opinion matters. It don't just matter. Let's say that. Everybody shouldn't be so opinionated. Let's just say that. Be subjective to what everybody else say too, because you might hear something that might help change what you got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to us. We might be able to help you.
We're gonna listen to y'all.
Hey, listen.
I tell you.
All right. Well, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all turn on the post notifications. Make sure you share this next video. We appreciate you. Yo, this is TwinNnem.
Remember my people told me I wouldn't be none. Top then got on my shit and turned them to believers. Money and power, the roots all evil. How you switch up when I told you I need you? Me casa, su casa, I was the one trying to teach. Go ahead. Remember those days I was walking. Trench baby, drinking straight out the faucet. Hella envy, steady watching your pockets. Time is telling, so you gotta stay clocked in. Can't post up if you know you're not locked in. Bitch, Cardi, she sent gang to drop in. Damn, what a shame.